us from Joe IA Stadium in Ruston, Louisiana. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. Louisiana Tech will kick it off and will be underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Louisiana's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, we'll keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Run inside. It's Reagan. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. To the air, it's Winfield. Throws for the tight end. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
Yeah, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, this is where you go to the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
On 1st and goal, let's see what Louisiana Tech does. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Trying to barrel in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Trying to surge it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After not getting a thing done on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Maybe a crease. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. They'll give it to him again. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Winfield. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and, man, you know he's looking for more.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Takes a handoff. It's Reagan. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And the Raging Cajuns kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. on the option. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. The throw. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Man, the last thing you want after controlling the ball, moving it down the field, is to have to settle for a field goal attempt. It's 3rd and goal. Under fire. He's sacked. This defense all over him. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Louisiana Tech starts this drive as the offense goes on the attack. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Booth. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Ready. Flag 14. Flag 14. Go.
They'll go right back to the run. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Gets it out fast. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Booth.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Fires to the big fella. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be, is just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
Quick completion to the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw it to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. They're up by a touchdown here in the 1st.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running inside, it's Reagan. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. With the catch, it's Sampson. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown them 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
They'll try to power their way ahead. Might have a chance. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The huge explosive play put them right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. After 1 quarter of play, let's take a look and see how these running backs are doing. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. With the run on 1st and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
And this defense has given up some yards, getting all the way down here to 1st and goal, but great job on 1st and goal. Getting the tackle for a loss and not guaranteeing a pass, but putting this offense in a more difficult situation and try.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Louisiana. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. And after the extra point was good, it's even Steven here in the 2nd quarter. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. The run inside. It's Booth. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Might as well give it to him again.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The Bulldogs lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Miller. Picks up the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Looking downfield, it's Baker. Just a short pass to the tight end. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give is to Miller. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. Here's a heat. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Motion from the wideout. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. This time he's got it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Bulldogs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Moving out to the right. On the run, fires downfield. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to throw again. He's got it on the move. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
And man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Now on 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. He will not get there as the defense stops him again. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Louisiana offense heads out onto the field to start this drive. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Turning it on! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Back to pass, it's Winfield. Makes the catch, it's Jensen. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. The give on the inside. Maybe some room here. Made a defender miss. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a new set of downs. Running inside, it's Reagan. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. Between the uprights, it's good. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They'll move the wide receiver. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Baker. Quickly to the tight end. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. from the gun on third down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Just keeps moving. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Fights off a defender, and he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And they needed a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game that they were going to have success. They had to be efficient throwing the football, and they have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now through the air.
He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one.
Now, on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Yeah, and really nice job by the defender. Listen, a curl route's hard to defend. It's hard to get in front of that guy because he's curling back to the quarterback, but he did a good job not getting pass interference, getting around his body, and knocking the ball to the ground.
Dropping back, it's Winfield. Pressure coming. This time it's complete.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Now on the option. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Bulldogs using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Raging Cajuns will go for it here on fourth down. They'll run for it. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Reagan. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was 2 guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. But wait a second, there's a flag on the field. Let's check that one out.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Good, right down the boulevard. That brings them to within 1. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. We're just about ready to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
The Bulldogs head coach told me at the half, one of the things he pointed out to his team is the rivalry has to mean more to them here in the second half. They've gotten out to a great start at home. They're able to ride the momentum of this crowd, but as you know, Everything gets more heated, more intense in these big rivalry moments, and they want to meet the moment. I'll keep you posted on what that energy feels like down here on the field. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. He's up to 81 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Baker. Finds his man, it's Finley. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass. Fires to the right. Makes a connection.
Such a nice job at pass protection. You've got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fella a little while to get to that area of the field, so you got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from. And all 5 guys up front doing their job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really allowed that play to work.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker is Wilkerson. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. In the end zone, he's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these 2 guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these 2 guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Dropping back, it's Winfield. Gets rid of it. Caught over the middle, it's Sampson. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Sampson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Raging Cajuns have it with a 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Working that left side now. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. And the Raging Cajuns can really attack on this 2nd and short. The hand to the running back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Raging Cajuns are facing 3rd and inches. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And the Raging Cajuns will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Finds a crease at the 20. Breaks into the open. He's at the 40. Past the 20. He is in. Touchdown, Bulldog. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
Man, this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
The run inside. It's Reagan. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Second down coming up. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. At the 45 on his way. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. That last big play has them in position to threaten here, 1st and 10 from the 37. Motion from the wideout. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
Well, you got to give the defense a lot of credit on this play because they were doing a nice job understanding who had the football and where they were. So a nice job by the defense rallying around that ball carrier and now not giving up the first down.
Wants to throw. It's Winfield. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3/4 of a football game.
Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Booth. He's got 93 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Really nice job by the quarterback, dropping back, understanding. He knew his wide receiver was going to drag across the middle of the field. Good timing, waiting for him to come open, hitting him with the strike.
Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking for room, it's Booth. Got a little grass. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. And the punishment has been extended. That should move them closer to this elusive 2nd win of the year as they build this 4th-quarter lead. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
The Raging Cajuns offense takes the field to begin this drive. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able...
There he goes! Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's Sampson.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Trying to keep the drive alive. They make the stop, but he's got enough for the first down, and they absolutely had to have it there. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. The sure hands, it's Reagan. Breaks attack. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. The Raging Cajuns go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Jensen. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. To the air, it's Winfield. Makes the catch. Sweet cut there. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Leaves it with the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash. Spread zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gives it on the option. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Here's a little room there. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. Great job by the back on the option. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. So that last touchdown made it a two-possession game, but if this offense can do its job... Oh, he's got some space! And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Bulldogs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here tonight.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Quickly complete. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. And the Bulldogs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. That's caught. It's 4. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and, of course, the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Got it behind the line. It's Wilkerson. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw.
Big guy tries to barrel in. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. And the beatdown has ensued. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working.
And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Back to throw, it's Winfield. He's taking a deep shot. He's got it down the left. Running free. Into the end zone unimpeded, except for that piece of laundry on the field. This might be coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. They'll move the wide receiver. Try to barge their way in. He's brought down, not even close to the goal line, and that 2-point conversion attempt goes awry. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. This time on target. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Quarterback adapting. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Back to pass.
You know, for this quarterback late in the game, you just need to have a better concept of the situation. Can't take sacks at this juncture. And I know that the play gets thrown off, the timing's off, and you're forced to roll out. But if nobody's open, either run the ball, get what you can.
Turning it on. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Scanning the field, it's Winfield. Under fire. Avoids pressure on the right. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Raging Cajuns will hustle to the line. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to get it in. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance at a finish.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Just under 30 seconds left, so they've got a chance if they can get this onside kick.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick, and David, we win the game.
And man, this is such a low percentage point, right? Like, it's so hard to kick it onside and actually have it bounce correctly and go right. You're right, they put the right players on the field. They didn't get the good bounce, and this one's up.